My name is Wudang Funk, and I am a Wudang monk, and this is the last basic piece of this tradition of the Wudang method. Now I'm going to share some other stuff with you after this video that kind of will help to tie it together for you. And I'm going to share a component that is actually from another tradition of Wudang, but will help you with this one. But once we have arrived at this, which I am putting as part 9, then you have arrived at some semblance of completion for the Wudang method. So, circle walking. Bagua is known for circle walking. Guess who the Bagua people learned from? The Wudang monks. So, it begins with a small circle. And when you walk a small circle, you're thinking like you're walking around one opponent, right? So here, if I think like my guard can reach the opponent's center line, and I walk around a circle like that, and I want to keep it smooth and continuous, and I want to keep my footing the whole time. You can actually have an object in the center to help you if you want. So like as an example, I could use this thing. Oh, that's heavier than I thought. To help me get a sense of where the center of my circle is. And you could walk around a punching bag and do strikes and stuff if you wanted. But it begins by walking a basic circle. And just like the regular footwork, I breathe in as my legs go apart, and I breathe out as my legs come to cross, actually, here. So if I'm doing this and I'm practicing keeping my balance, then that is circle walking with holding the post. Okay? So then it's circle walking with the 8 pieces of the brocade. And you would use the internal-external version of the brocade, right? So this is why this piece comes last. To think like you are moving and maintaining your structure and moving with that internal motion, but also using the external motion to move this imaginary opponent. I'm just showing it a couple times, but usually when I practice it, I count 9 in each direction, 9 breaths. But right now I'm just doing a couple so you can see how it works. No need to make the video longer than it has to be to illustrate the concept. Right, and eventually you should be able to smoothly flow randomly between the 8 different types of motion as you circle walk, and that's considered the end of the beginning. Obviously, you practice everything else too. You want to have your motion connected with your step. Right, so right now I'm going in order. So let's go out of order. Right, so you learn to play with it. And so then that's the small circle. A medium circle would be thinking like I have 2 opponents, right? And so then I have figure 8, which is also in a sense a yin-yang, right? So I can walk around both people. This is how you would control the crowd if you were in a multiple attack situation. By controlling your position and putting them in each other's way. Now, in an actual multiple attack, you wouldn't want to do this very much, but you can. Where you go through, so I can walk the S-curve of the yin-yang. Right? And so I can dance through, and I can play. Right, and then you can think about 3 people, you can think about 4 people, you can think about any number, and that gives you different sizes of circles, but the basic is small is 1 opponent, medium is 2 opponents, and large is 4 opponents. Right, obviously you can fit more people into that amount of space, but it's conceptual. Okay, so then you have the circle, you have the yin-yang, and you have the clover, right? And so then being able to dance and flow through, and you can take your footwork and you can dance around the lattice work of the square and diamond footwork too, right? And you know, you can take your square and diamond footwork and you can reverse it, right? And you can take your lattice work footwork, dance around the lattice work at random, right? You can build patterns with it. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do, but I just gave you all the basic pieces of it. Like I said, there's more to come. We're going to expound upon this. I'm going to show you a little bit more of how to apply this stuff, but being able to circle walk teaches you to be able to move with the curve. So we learn to control our position and control our step consciously and decisively with the square and the diamond, and now we allow it to become a little bit more gelatinous. I guess gelatinous isn't the term. A little more fluid is the term I was looking for. Okay, so that is the concept of circle walking. I didn't always do it perfectly, right? So I was doing it pretty well, but there were a couple of times, if you look at the video, where I lost balance a little bit. There's always more to work on, no matter how often you've been doing it. And circle walking is actually a little bit harder than it seems at first. Circle walking is not something that you should practice if you have vertigo. If you have vertigo, it's okay to do like a little tiny bit, but you'll probably get dizzy pretty quick. And if you start to get dizzy, you should stop, okay? But if you don't have vertigo, circle walking is actually great to work on. And actually, when kids are developing, they run in circles a lot. They spin a lot. And that is actually helping them develop their sense of perceptus or spatial awareness, right? It works the gyroscope in your inner ear in its connection to your brain. So that is all really cool and really good stuff to work on. But like I said, If you have vertigo, you shouldn't do it. Okay. Thank you very much. That was part 9 of the Wudang method. So next I'm going to show you how to do it in a meditation format, which actually my Wudang teacher learned from 2 different Wudang monks, and so the meditation he learned from another one. But those were all of the basic pieces that he learned from one. And I'm also going to show you how to do striking and kicking with it, and hopefully soon enough be able to show you how to do some grappling and stuff with it too. And then I'll do a whole nother playlist about the physics of Wu style Tai Chi. I'll do a whole nother playlist about putting together the physics of Wudang with the physics of Wu style Tai Chi. And then we'll start to get into doing some of the postures that you typically see in Tai Chi and how to apply the physics that you learned in the Wudang method through them. Also want to start building a Wing Chun playlist too. So there is much to come, but if you practice everything that is in these past 9 videos, it gives you a whole alphabet of basic ways to move. There you go. And it really works your body in a comprehensive way. So, thank you very much. My name is Wudang Funk. I am a Wudang monk. See you next time.